What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And like I showed you in the other video, here he is. Here he finally is in my possession. I have Superman 3, the quote-unquote Bizarro version of Superman, of Christopher Reeve's Superman, from Superman 3. And let me tell you, man, this guy, I don't know. I mean, I had my order coming in from Amazon, and I just went ahead and canceled my order because I already have this one right here on the left, and I have this guy now. And I was hoping the one from Amazon would be the platinum, and if it wasn't, I was just going to, probably send it back or sell it to somebody or whatever the case is, whatever may have come. But I'm so glad I was able to find this thing at Books A Million, and they had it at regular price, $29.99. I was happy about that. And because of it, I was able to get a $5 coupon if I were to spend $25 or more. So that was great. So I appreciated that. And I don't know when I'm going to go back over there. I don't know what else I want to get. So I definitely want to use that at some point in time before that thing expires. Because they got that markup. And I would like to go ahead and take advantage and have something be $19.99, even though it was $25 or whatever the case is. So now here we are with this one, and let me tell you, this movie really rubbed me differently, because I think I talked about this before. In Superman 3, you had Richard Pryor. He was a funny dude, and it kind of just threw me for a loop to have him in the Superman movie. I don't know if I was supposed to be laughing or what, but it was weird. And then I talked about it, man. The Bizarro, not Bizarro, but the Brainiac angle was just, it was like their way of, well, no, because in Superman 2, they had 3 villains. And so in the Superman 3, they had 2, because he was 1, and then, I don't know, it's weird. But let's break this guy open, because it was a weird situation. I just didn't care too much for it. I mean, I don't know. But here we are with the packaging, the same thing. Do I need to cut this out and save this too so I can have 2 of them? I don't know. Do I need to keep the packaging so I can have him somewhere else? I don't think so, because this is a big box and it's going to take up space, and I don't really need both of them. But I will keep that card. I will keep both cards. I do like the fact that we have this guy where he was in the bar and he was shooting those bottles or what have you. You didn't really see the lasers. It was just him just, doing what he does, just heating them up from a distance. And that's cool. Now, let's go ahead and open this guy up, because there's some other parts about this blue. He's not just all the way blue. You can tell right here that he has the dirt, the kind of, whatever you want to use, or terminology you want to use, but that dirty look, just kind of disheveled look. Yeah. That was absolutely it. So there you go. Platinum, Superman, 25. Let's get it. All right, people, we are back. He is out of the packaging, and excuse me. All right, so sorry about that. So yeah, he's out of the packaging, and he looks good. He really does look good. Like I said, I like this blue. This nice royal blue. Now in the camera, it looks, with the lighting, it looks a little bit lighter. Of course, it's a darker blue. But what I want to highlight is this here. You see the dark, dirty, disheveled look, like he just went through a battle but didn't wash his suits. Look at that. His knees are all scuffed up, so it looks kind of ashy. I mean, this is just absolutely not acceptable, man. You don't come out the house looking like this. Look at his boots, man. Come on, change your stuff up, man. Like, what are you doing walking out the house looking like this? But there he is with that grumpy look, like, I am not having it. You are in my way. I don't like it. Nice soft cape. S on the back, of course. Got that nice wire cape so he can, pose it, whatever. You can pose to do whatever you want to do with this. It doesn't come all the way over, but it doesn't need to. But it tucks in like it's supposed to. And the S is nice. It looks like it's, just like the other S over here. It's kind of embossed a little bit, which is fine. And you've got that torso cut. Now, this torso cut is a little different. See that little gap there? I don't like that. And I can't fix that because that gap is there. It is absolutely part of him. And this one doesn't have that gap like that. Does he? Let's just take a look and see. It's minimal on that side. Minimal. See, it's just minimal. See that? Way bigger than that one. So I'm not a fan of that. But we're just gonna have him stay there, and we're just gonna compare him while he's in the flight pose. He's probably looking at him all smug, like, man, what? You know what? I would. Oh yeah. So here we are with the other hands. This is the same hands from the other one, so there's no need to bring all of them out. I will go ahead and bring out that finger out because I think he's going to point him in the face. Let's do that. Let's bring that finger out. Let's see. Come on now. Stand there, please. All right. We're going to bring out that finger, and I'm going to put that on him. And then we'll talk about some other stuff, and we'll talk a little bit about the articulation, but it's going to be the exact same thing. But 1 second. All right, we're back. So yeah, here he is pointing at him like, I want you, man. I can't stand you, man. Goody two shoes. I can't stand you behind. Oh my gosh, right? All right, so let's take a little closer look at this guy. From grumpy looking face, and again, just disheveled looking, dirty. I mean, the cape is just such a blood red, burgundy kind of look. Nothing else on the back. It doesn't really have to have anything on the back. It's all about the front. All about the front. So you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the color scheme that they were going for in Superman Returns with Brandon Routh. Because he had this kind of blue. It wasn't all the way blue like this, or this shade, but it's like it was still a darker blue. It's like they had the darker blue and this red, this burgundy red, blood red almost, reminds me of that. It looks like they were going for that look in that movie, and I don't know, it's weird. But you know what McFarlane needs to do? Because this is Superman 3, right? We need to have, and people have been talking about this for a long time. There's like another company out there, like I think Mezco has a Clark Kent version. We need a Clark Kent. We need a Clark Kent. You know what? You have my permission to do a 2-pack where we have a Clark Kent and a Lois Lane. How about that? A Clark Kent and a Lois Lane in a 2-pack. That thing will sell like hotcakes. You know what? You even have my permission to make it a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, because I'll be up on that thing. I will hop straight up on it, and even if you had it elsewhere, if you put it on McFarlane Toy Store, I would order from you. I would definitely do it. Put that 2-pack on there and I'll do it. Now if you make it some stupid ridiculous price, we're gonna have something to talk about. But no, if it's reasonable, like every other 2-pack that you have up there, that's not like a Doomsday stupid deluxe one, yes, we will take it. We will have it. We will be welcoming that. And I mean, if you do a Lois Lane by herself and have her be a platinum chase variant of Lana Lang or something, come on, man. We need this. We need this. So the thing is, you have this guy, but you don't have a Clark Kent version. So in the movie, he never fought against himself in the suit. He only fought against that weak version of himself, the yin and yang type deal, and he was just in that little Clark Kent outfit, and of course he was sorry as all get out. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't fight worth a lick. And this guy was doing all the aggressiveness or being the aggressor, but he wasn't. He was just like taking it and just doing the other stuff, like throwing tires over him to kind of stop him. And he was like, man, what, dude, you know how strong I am. Why are you throwing tires on me? It was ridiculous. I couldn't stand it. Oh, I didn't like that. But some people like that more than Superman 4, but whatever. Here's the card, same card. And then you got the back where it's, Two Parents, Long Stems, Beyond Mortal Men, same thing, but Christopher Reeve, Superman story. Nice, okay. Good card. Nice. Maybe you can laminate one of these. I don't know, because I have two. But let's see. One of the highlights about this platinum, other than the color scheme and him being grumped out, is this head sculpt. He's got the laser eyes. Pretty good, man. Still good look for Christopher Reeve. And I think we should change the head out because he has this. So this one is, I should probably bring out the other head to kind of compare it to see if it's the same thing, because it looks different. But that definitely looked weird. Popped in there, okay. Are we good now? All right, so there he is. He's looking like, hold on, let me see if I got a good angle with that. No, I don't. But there he is. He's like, I don't like you. I really don't like you. I really don't like you. Like, I just don't like. Okay, now let me bring up something else too, because I saw this on another review, and the guy was talking about Superman's sleeves, and he said this peg right here is supposed to be flesh tone, and I thought that made no sense for you to say that. Why would this need to be flesh tone? And here's why I say that. Because look, the sleeve is supposed to be, I mean, the whole look is supposed to be where the sleeve is connecting to his hand. That's what it's supposed to be looking like. It's looking like a complete sleeve where the cuff is supposed to stop at his wrist. Now, this right here, this blue peg was flesh tone. It would look absolutely odd to have this right here be fleshy and this and the sleeve stop right here. As you can see, the sleeve does stop right there from a design standpoint, and the peg is just blue. So if this right here was flesh tone, it would look absolutely odd. It would look odd. Like, why does he have that? It would look like his sleeve is too short. So they colored this. Now you can call it lazy if you want to. I'm just pointing out that there's no need for this to be flesh tone. What you can say is the sleeve should go further down. Maybe you can say that. And then a little bit, maybe you can partly color or paint the peg. And then you might have a little bit of the flesh tone right here. But you cannot say that this whole thing needs to be flesh. That makes no sense. It does not look good, and you don't really know what you're asking for this to be flesh all the way. The sleeve is short. The design needs to be to where the sleeve comes further up. That's the best thing for you to say. Matter of fact, let me pull out. No, you still pointing because you're like, I still don't like you. I don't like you. Hold on one second. All right, so seeing how it's so much of a gap, you kind of don't want this to be a flesh tone. So let's take a look at Fallen God here. You see how further down it comes? So if this were to be flesh tone, I mean, it would make more sense because the sleeve is further down. But it's not on this one. See right here? If this was a flesh tone, for whatever reason, it would look a little bit better because of the sleeve being further down. Now, there are some other figures, so the Superman figures, that have that same similar look. Like I was just looking at the Action Comics one, looking like that, but it's not as much space. So if that sleeve came right here where that little slit is, and you see this part being flesh, yes, that would make more sense. But this doesn't need to be flesh tone. It really doesn't. It's not going to look as good as you think it would be. I just want to point that out because I don't really think you want that. All right, so let's see what we're looking at here. Hold on. All right, so I think that absolutely might be it regarding this figure. We don't really need to look at the articulation. We don't. There's not much we're going to be really expecting from this guy that we haven't got from this one. And I mean, you're not going to be putting him too many different compromising positions. Look, there it kicks up nicely. Cool. Double joints. Yes. Do we need to heat him up? No. There it is. Boom. That long, slender leg of Christopher Reeve and McFarlane. Boom. There you go. Double joint. Snap. There's the knee. However you want to do that. Look at that. He's got the whole Lord of the Dance pose right there. Like, I challenge you to a duel, and now they're about to do a little Lord of the Dance routine. Wouldn't that be kind of funny? He did a Lord of the Dance routine, and that's how they battle it out. That's how they duke it out. And he's like, all right, whichever one wins will be the one that stands out. And he's like, nah, I'm good. All right, so what else we got here? But I'm really liking that the fact that this, of course, this Superman. I mean, it's Christopher Reeve, so that had to be there. But this whole dark look is great. It's just this dirty look. I don't know if you want to keep that dirty look. If those of you who like to customize want to say, you know what, I'm going to take that out and I'm just going to have him not look so disheveled. This right here has got a dirty look right here. That's kind of interesting for him to have this dirty spot right here. What does that mean? I'm not even going to say what it looks like. I'm not going to say what it could possibly mean. It's just, he's dirty right there. Yeah, I mean, it's better than having dirt back here. Right, I guess. I'm gonna leave that alone. He was going through a lot. I'm gonna leave that alone because he was going through it. It wasn't his fault. Wasn't his fault. He was just going through it. Okay. Got the toe articulation. Is it a lot? I'm not gonna go that far, but there it is. Yeah, it's a little rough. I'm pretty sure it can go further than that, but it's not necessary. But here, there you go. Okay, he came with a nice flight stand too, so I appreciate that. But this is it, man. I think that's all we need to talk about regarding this, man. There's the look. There they are, side by side. Let's get a close-up of them being side by side. And, I mean, you can definitely change out the head if you wanted to, right? You can change out the head. I mean, this one looks a little cleaner, looking, not looking so 5 o'clock shadowish. But it's a possibility. I mean, you can do that. It won't look too bad. Yeah. So there's another win. This is really cool. If you have a chance to find this guy and get this guy, please, man, get both of them. Get both of them because it's absolutely worth it to have both of these. And here he is again, like I done told you, like step up, step away from me. I'm tired of you. Hold on, let's get this thing right because that's a good end shot there. That's a good shot. You just stand without. Do I gotta pause you? Seriously? There it is. Like I done told you behind. I done told you. That's a cool shot. We're gonna save that one. Whoa, what just happened? Sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna save that shot right there. All right, so I think that's it, man. Thank you for watching. Please let's talk about this if you want to. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Have fun collecting, man, because you know what? Collecting is fun. So I'm out of here. Thank you.